Today we're making Lollipop Christmas ornaments out of fabric. You'll need cording of some kind. I'm using a clothesline cord here today. I have a piece of fabric 1 inch wide, cut by the width of the fabric, so it's about 44 inches long. And then I have a stick that I found in the candy section of the craft store that you use to make suckers or lollipops. We'll be using this as well. Your first step is to center your cord over your strip of fabric. You'll want to fold over the top, and then you're going to begin wrapping it. So you want to tuck all of this in as best you can. And then you're going to start wrapping around the cord. You'll want to overlap each section or each time you spin it around. I'm not going to do all of it now. I'm going to stop right there and I'm going to clip this off. I'm using a binder clip for mine. Now we're going to take this to the machine and get it started. Now when we work this, we want to keep our cording always to the right, but we need to get it started, and we just need to fold it back over on itself a little bit, and we're going to stitch that down. I'm using a zigzag stitch. The hardest part is the beginning. After you get it started, it goes pretty fast. You'll want to set your zigzag stitch so it catches part of each piece, the original piece here and then the new piece we're adding here. You'll keep working your way around. Now I'm about where my binder clip is, so I'm going to stop. I'm going to leave my needle down. I'm going to wrap some more of the cord. Alright, I've wrapped some more of the cord, so I'm going to just continue around. The bigger it gets, the easier it becomes. Okay, I'm just about at the end here. I'm going to go ahead and clip the cord to line up with this, but then I'm actually going to go back and cut it a little bit shorter. Let's try and finish this off first. Let's go just a few more stitches. Here's what we have so far. The cord's sticking out just a little bit. I'm going to fold that fabric back a bit and I'm going to clip that cord out of there. And now I'm going to tuck the fabric under. I can either go back to the machine and stitch right here on the end, or I can take the glue gun, and I'm going to do the glue gun next. I'm going to glue that, tuck that under with some hot glue. Alright, the next step is to attach the stick. I'm going to actually break this stick in half. They're pretty easy. They're made out of paper. You don't need to score it or anything, and they'll break pretty easily. The edge will be a little rough, but then that'll just be the part I'll put in here. What you want to do is take a little notch out of this one right here so the stick actually fits in a little bit better, because the stick's going to line up right along here. So I cut my little notch out. Now I'm going to go back to the hot glue, and I'm going to put some glue in here and run some glue right along here. We're going to glue it right in there to hold it tight. So let's stick some glue in here. Be generous with the glue. Stick the stick in there. We want it to be secure. You want to let that cool a bit. Okay, make sure that's secure. If you need to add more glue, go ahead and do that. And then if you want to put a bow on it, you can do that as well. I already have one I made. And I'll add even more glue for that. Make sure everything's cooled before you move on. A couple different ways you can hang it up. You could either take a needle and run it through the top right here to do that, or what I've done on this one, I've just made a loop and just stitched it on the back. You can do Either one. If you have any stray threads that are bothering you, you can take some fabric glue, just put a little on and just rub it with your fingers and it'll tack it down. And then you're ready for your Lollipop Christmas ornament.